I love that song so much.
I
Hello,
love it.
everybody. Hello,
Hi,
Miss Didi.
everyone.
Hello, Miss Mary. And hello, everyone. Welcome to the 62nd installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss Didi and the lovely Miss Mary and I, Roxanne from Foxy's Fishes. Welcome to the Hot Mess.
Right.
We will derail any moment now. It's lovely to have you all with us this fantastic Thursday. Hope you all are
Nearly about a
doing well.
guarantee.
We only need one thought to just go off the rails. You know how it goes.
Right.
Yeah, let's run through chats. Let's say tongue tied.
See?
Let's say hello to
Just
all those
like
who have
that.
joined us so far. Alrighty. First in, I see Bunny Viper. Hello, Bunny. Welcome. Cassie B.
Hey, Bunny.
Hello.
Cassie.
Fijon Tanktix. Hello, Fijon. Welcome.
Hello.
Miss
Hey, my
Didi and
friend.
Miss Mary. Hello. James H. Welcome, James. Hello, lovely. Maria Z. Hello. Only
Maria.
Oscars. June. Hello.
Hey, Jim.
Mark Sterlson. Welcome.
Hey, Mark.
Day.
Bunny came in with
Good
a
day.
hashtag of glass pole. I'm assuming that's from Gina's.
And Gina, we love
Like-
you.
Always
There we go.
love Gina. She is such a
Gina,
sweet,
we
sweet
love
person. I
you.
love watching her, lurking in her lives.
Yes.
Let's see who else we have in here with us so far. My Fish Tanks Aquatics. Hello, John. Welcome.
Hey, John.
Let's see. And Bunny Viper says, Foxy, the next 2 weeks are clear for me if you want to ship. I'm telling you everywhere to see you until I know you know, and I'll watch email. Couldn't retrieve your voicemail either. Darn phone. Okay, buddy, that's good to know. I will email you probably this evening after the live stream. We'll touch base with that. And I will most likely send them out this Monday for you. We tested some heat, we call it the heat buster packaging this week. So this would be our shipping report in between our hellos. We had 100% success rate with our shipping. We're even successful in shipping our packages to over 100-degree weather with our new packaging, but also we utilize the option of holding at the post office so that the packages aren't sitting on the trucks any longer than necessary. That way the recipient of the packages can pick up from the post office. And with that, I have to say, like, especially Brooklyn's package, I think it was 105 or 107 there. When she received the package, the water in the bag was 77. So I would say that is a safe, successful shipping. Like, they can be warm and still be successful, but that, like, they're a proper temperature and still good. So
Indeed.
I was so nervous about that, but it worked. So
Yeah.
yay! I'm so happy
Yay.
about that.
Fabulous.
Let's see, we have Jimmy P. And hello, Jimmy P. Welcome.
Jimmy.
Hello, P. Your
My pea in the pod.
live stream, yes, your 2 peas in a pod live stream is, I love it. I love it so much. And I love that you're going to be doing the Fish Fam funny clips like you did with Kenny when he went to sit on the fish tank.
That was so funny.
Oh, that's so awesome. But you know what? I made that intro for you, and then I made like the birthday thing for Stephen P. And then I realized I am also a P. My last name begins with P, and I
Right.
forgot.
We have made her a foxy pea. A foxy
Yeah,
pea.
I just remember Foxy Fishes, so now I just think my last name begins with F instead of P, and that's really sad because that's not reality. Wow, how could you forget your last name?
Right.
Your YouTube name has taken over.
It really is the persona perseveres. Hello, Noelle. Welcome. Skull Aquatics. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Let's see
And
who else we
Skull
have in
wants
here.
you to elaborate on that shipping with the. I'm sure he's talking about the pick up the package thing.
Oh, the whole you can write on the package hold at post office and the recipient's phone number on the package, and as soon as the package arrives at that post office, they call the recipient. And then usually how a DOA policy works with that is you typically want the recipient to pick up the package within 2 hours of it being at the post office. But being a hobbyist, if you know you packed a little bit better and you know what's inside, you can give them a little bit little longer leeway. But we didn't need to do that. All of ours were good, so we didn't have to worry about that idea. But that's what we've seen other people do as far as the pickup at post office. And what really worked for us, we didn't use any cool packs. We put them in their normal temperature water, which is like 72 for us for like Corey's, for example. But then we did our insulation in our box, and then we put that in a bigger insulation instead of a bigger box. So it was double boxed, double insulated. So it had multiple layers. And then we also did a weave type, what's it called, honeycomb paper. When you pull it, it turns into just 1,000 like little diamonds, and that allows for better aeration around the bag, so they have the more air movement around them, they can stay cooler. And we put a little more water in each bag, so that really helped with all of it. And no heat pack, of course. You don't need one now. It is way too hot right now. But that's what guaranteed our success this week, was choosing that method.
Now, did you still wrap the bags with the paper like you normally do?
Yes, I want to say yes, but I didn't watch him pack the boxes this time around. But normally he wraps every individual bag in its own little piece of paper towel, like a little fish taco. So it looks like you get a box of tacos, so they're all individually wrapped. But we typically do that. But if we were out of paper towel, he might have used craft paper, because we still like them to be separated from seeing each other.
Okay, nice.
Welcome, Paul McCarthy. Al Wet Socks, hello, welcome. Yeah. See who else? Fish Tank Dad, welcome. He says, this is my favorite intro. Well, I'm happy you like it. I'm just grateful that you all go along with my crazy. Because I have a very active imagination. I'm happy I fit right in here. And hello, Shane. Welcome. T-Bone's Fishy. Welcome.
Hey, T-Bone.
Good day.
See who else? Oh, whoa, major jump. That was a big jump.
I had happy fingers there. I accidentally hit something with T-Bone, and I'm sorry, T-Bone. You know how much I love you.
Jump.
Oh, did you take him down?
That was a big...
I did something. Oh, no. Sorry.
Greg's Planted Tanks, welcome. Hello.
Hey,
Greg.
Richard Reynolds. Looked at Sue. His most absolute threesome. Well, lovely to have you, Matt. Thank you for joining us.
Love you, Matt. Love you.
He's trying to sweeten me up.
That's okay. I'll sweeten him up. I love Matt.
Or he's waiting to see if I giggle at that, to see if I truly have a dirty mind. And although I didn't giggle, yes, I do.
Well, what he did last time, he said, "Oh, my favorite couple, my favorite two ladies, and Didi." So I slid into him.
I read that as it happened in chat. And T-Bone says that around my eyes look like the purple shadow on your screen. Yes, I have purple eyeshadow on tonight. And green lipstick, because why not? Exactly. Under the sea.
She looks great.
They're my two favorite colors, purple and green, and although they clash, I still enjoy them. So I don't care.
I love it.
It's what I want. Hello, Scuba Steve. Welcome. How is it this evening? What's the forecast down there?
Hey, New Low Boston.
Cool.
I could have really messed with T-Bone and said, no, I don't know what colors you're seeing. They're all shaded. But yes, I have green lipstick on too. No, you need to adjust your color. I don't have on any makeup tonight, T-Bone. The kiddo brought the grandkid over right before the stream started, and he hesitated at first because he doesn't normally see grandma in makeup. So he was like scared, but at the same time he wanted me to hold him, but at the same time he was afraid of to look at me.
Right.
Yeah, he just kept looking like.
And there is Zen. Zen just came in. Hey, Zen Ginger.
Hello, Zenny. Welcome. Jimmy P says, let's not forget during the show, Mary took a pee break. That's called a quick water change.
Jimmy, I love you. You guys join in for me and Jimmy. We're going to be doing 2 peas in a pod, and it's going to be funny. We're coming up with some stuff.
It's very cool. I enjoy it so far. And hello, Danikin. Welcome. I'm sure that's Kenny.
Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny, and give kisses to Danny.
And it jumped again. So if I missed anyone, I think Aqua Funk. Hello, Funky Funk.
Hey,
New
Funky.
Local Austin. Welcome. Hello.
Funky, my love.
If I missed anyone else, I'm sorry. Chat has jumped, but I finally reached to the bottom, and it's again just short of a Rico in time at 6:13. So I want to say just thank you. Welcome again to the Hot Mess, and we don't have anything really special to talk about tonight. We just wanted to hang out with each other and hang out with y'all. So just basically talk about our weeks. Did you ladies have anything fun happen this week, or anything exciting, or get any new fishies?
Well, go ahead, Miss Mary.
No, you go first.
This week, I did get some red spot head pinto shrimp or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I had to write it down because it doesn't make sense to me, the name.
Right.
You think it'd be red-headed spotted pinto or something, but so I got them in from Grant, and they came in feeling really good. Oh, and I also got shrimp from Motor City Aquatics. He did.
Oh, nice, Brian. Yes.
And they came in great. I got PRLs from him.
Nice. We've had his PRLs.
From Grant was last week. This week has been a blur because I was down for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. I know you weren't feeling so well.
I still feel on my hands, but I feel more stuff now.
Yeah. That's scary.
So somebody says, how do you feel?
You didn't get it.
I know. You said, how do you feel? I feel with my hands.
And I see people saying hello to Brennan. So hello, Misfit. Welcome. And thank you so much for doing that unboxing. Your daughter is so adorable. Like, that was the best part of the video. Like, just her sticking the stickers all over him. I loved it.
Yes.
It was so cool.
Hey, Jess.
Hello, Jess.
There's
Welcome.
Jess.
How are you feeling this evening, love?
And Anthony's. Hey, Jess.
Hello,
and
Anthony. Welcome.
See, Jess and I were both sick Monday and Tuesday, so others ran the stream.
Yeah.
And on Tuesday, Kenny even busted some moves on it.
I was lurking for that, and Brian was just like, he looked over and he's like, "What the bleep?" That was I didn't know you could twerk in any, but he did it.
Hey, did Aqua Funk just say tanked? Aqua Funk just said tanked.
I'm not putting that up, but okay. And Miss Fitz said, thank you. She's such a sweetheart. Okay, so you got the 2 new types of fish in, Miss Didi, or not fish, shrimpies, so they're doing well for you?
Yes. Everybody's doing good.
Yes.
Awesome. Any new fishy additions, or was it just the shrimpies this week?
I think it was just fish this week.
Just fish.
It had to be just fish this week. I mean,
just
shrimp.
Yeah, it's okay. We're all dyslexic.
While Stephen and Gina's Reef was on last night, I looked over here and I found like a dozen more shrimp in this tank that I thought I had got them all out of already. It's like, there's more. Because I'm moving.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was like exciting because you weren't expecting it. It was like,
yes, I always love when we find surprise shrimp. And Zen says, Gina's gift of Kenny is golden. Yes, and the music to it's perfect. I love it.
It is.
So how about you, Miss Mary? You have anything new, or any new additions this week? Or any new progress on anything?
Nothing. Well, wait. Nothing new this week except for I've got a big cattle trough outside that I've capped with sand, and I'm going to grow some plants in it. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I don't have any new fish, but I've got a big project going on with plant farming.
Mm-hmm.
And my
That's
chair's
Well, that's
squeaking.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's awesome though, because this is the best time to grow plants is outside during pond season because that's when you see them
Oh
at their
yeah.
most exquisite because they're under
I
the
just
sun. So.
I just watched a video from Chris today from Stubbs Aquatics where he
Mm-hmm.
set up micro ponds, and man, it was just awesome. He used like
Mm-hmm.
55-gallon drums and set up ponds for his barbs, the Odessa barbs, the checkerboard barbs, different barbs, and it was really cool. So I hope you guys will check that out. It was
That
neat.
sounds really cool. And Funk says, "What kind of plants?" Hmm.
Oh, I've got all kind of funk. I've got some of this giant Sagittarius that Father Fish sent me. I've got water sprite. I've got different crypts.
Mm.
What else do I have in there? Oh gosh, I have to think about it. But there's about 6 or 7 different plants. So I'm doing it like the Wallstat method. You know, back when she first started this experiment, she was looking at cattle troughs where like manure and dirt and everything got into the troughs. Then the plants growing. So I've capped all that manure and dirt and all that stuff with sand, and I've planted all my plants in it. So I'm excited. I think I'm going to have some good results. Yeah.
And how thick of the sand cap did you do on that gunk?
Oh, and Jimmy, I know. I'm a little bit sad. I had some disappearing guppies today. Jimmy just called me out, and I know Roxanne knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been working on a breeding project with these Vienna guppies for a couple of months now. And they all just disappeared. They were in this tank right here. The adults, the babies, everything just disappeared. There's probably, I don't know, there's 3 rice fish and there's some cherry shrimp in there that I got from Roxanne. But the guppies they disappeared. I've been into the filter compartment. They were just there 2 days ago. Where in the world did they go? I'm a little bit distraught, I have to admit.
I'm not sure what could have happened because I know that you tested your parameters and everything was on point. And like you said, you also have rice fish in there and shrimp, which shrimp are super sensitive, and they were all like alive and fine. Minus one shrimp you said that passed, but that could have been an old shrimp too, because that was a pretty big shrimp. So it could have been just elderly.
Where did they go? I had like 30 fry in there.
But your ammonia wasn't even. There was still 0, so I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because your guppies were fine, and then 2 days later they were nowhere to be found, and the ammonia did not climb, and there was no bodies. So,
and the only thing I did different, I took a couple of water lettuce out of the tank because they got big. I took some water lettuce out and I put it into the trough. So I thought, well, did they get caught in the roots of the water lettuce? And I put it out there and maybe, but I searched the tub outside and there's nothing. They're just gone. I don't get it. And
but even the adults are gone. Now. Even the adults are gone too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I got
Anthony
these
adults. No idea in 2 days rice fish could have taken out the fry. But your adults are gone.
This was my fish from Carlos, your average fish keeper, and from Dream Fish Keeping, who I just got some new bloodlines to put in with my ones from Carlos. And they were beautiful Vienna guppies. I had 2 drops of fry in there, some that I was, that I raised in a breeder box. So they weren't tiny. I mean, they were big enough to put into the tank. And they're gone. It's all gone. I don't know where in the heck they went, and I'm kind of upset. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't understand because we've had guppy colonies crash here for no reason all of a sudden, and the shrimp and like the plecos in the tank will be fine, and like the other types of fish we have living in the tank will be fine, but every single one of those guppies will have died within 48 hours. And we've had that happen a couple times, like for our muck guppy tanks. And we don't understand why, because they're healthy and then they just crash out. just
I've
like
never
they
had.
just take out, but the parameters are still on point. The
Right.
bodies are nowhere to be found, like they just disappeared. It's like they're being abducted. Like there's nothing in there. Like, but there's shrimp and pleco, so obviously
Where
they're
did
getting
they
eaten.
go?
But for like, say you have a colony of 30 guppies to drop in a tank overnight, the plecos and the shrimp can't eat all of that overnight.
No.
But there's not a single
Right.
body. They'll disappear. Like I don't understand. That's like, from what
The
I hear,
only
is like
thing
called
that's
like guppy disease. Like they'll just like die out. But I'm not the guppy person. Brian is, and he still isn't
right.
sure. Stephen
There's
Matt agrees
nothing
with me.
in
He
there.
definitely thinks it's aliens.
I have cherry shrimp in there,
No,
and I have three rice fish in there. That's it. And all of a sudden, my 2 pairs have disappeared, and all the babies have disappeared. I searched this chamber over here. I'm distraught right now. I just don't know what in the heck, and it makes me feel
Lori.
like, like what the heck have I done?
Yeah.
What did I miss? And I've got a video where I had just videoed it 2 days ago to make a video for my channel, and you can see the baby. You can see the baby guppies in the background, but they're gone. All of them are gone. Can they be hiding?
John says maybe kitty snacks, but John, they're all gone, and the rest of the fish are left in there, so I wouldn't
Fish
think that's the
snatcher.
cause.
Right.
Hello, Rob. Welcome.
My heart is broken right now. It's like really broken. So if you know why I'm being quiet right now, that's kind of what it is. I feel like, what in the heck? I've been working on this project for a couple of months now. I was ready to start shipping pairs to people. Like the babies had gotten big enough and they're gone. I don't know. I know y'all probably thinking I'm just
I know. No, because this is the sucky part of the hobby, like crap happens that, you don't, is unfortunate. And like, sometimes you don't understand why it happened, because like I even went over your parameters with you and they were all on point. So it's not like the parameters are an issue. There was no issues in the tank. The rice fish, like, I believe Anthony said, could have eaten the fry, even the guppies themselves. Then where did the guppy adults go? Like everything.
Where did they
go?
So
I don't know, but we've had the same die off too. But don't let that discourage you from continuing to try again. Just because this batch you were successful with doesn't mean you won't be successful from the next batch. Maybe you can sit and think on it a little bit. Maybe you'll think of something you changed that you didn't realize before. That could have been the slight trigger for them. Because guppies are guppies, and sometimes guppies just, I don't like to say it, but sometimes they just, but I know yours were very hardy, so I don't understand. Yours were a good strain. But don't let that discourage you from trying again. Just don't give up. Like this happens to all hobbyists. I've had it happen a lot. I was just crying yesterday over things that died, but things that like people came and bought because Brian got rid of a lot of cichlids, and I was a little upset about it because I can miss them so much. Apparently, a cichlid fever, and I'm unaware of it. But you got to move on and push through, and eventually, maybe you can talk them into just buying them right back the very next day, like I did. So, we just, you know what, we're gonna get you some organic. We're gonna sit back. Maybe we'll get some good ideas and chat for things we can talk about after the stream. We'll go over it again. And when you feel comfortable, we'll try again. But don't you give up hope, because stuff happens. And you just got to push on through and keep on going.
That's Steph.
You can do that.
Like Michael said, put a nanny cam on the tank.
Hi, Eric. Welcome. Yeah. Nanny cam. Like one of those wise cams.
Where I just don't.
That would be
awful
if you found your neighbor in there scooping out your fish while you were gone.
Right.
Yes, I listened to New Local Austin. He's got good advice there. Take a breath.
Yes.
You just are not done with your project yet. Put a nanny cam on the next batch.
Right.
We have a nanny cam that we were using for the school, so I could keep an eye on the kid, and. We set it up the other day when we left Lola home, And so
Yeah.
all we did was we watched Lola the whole time we were gone because like, pull
Yeah.
up Lola, let's check on Lola. And so we would call her and she'd be like, because she could hear us through the little
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
And it was kind of cool. But the second we got home, it was like, unplug that thing.
Just in case, because you never know.
I
But
have had
Anthony
to
also,
delete all the memory on it once before.
yeah.
I forgot.
Hey, it happens. But at least you remembered before it got out.
Right?
Well, I hope so. Anyways, the folks that ring may have already checked it out.
I hope. Well, they didn't say anything, so you're in the clear. But Mary Anthony says should be able to find bodies if it were diseased unless there are enough snails to remove them that fast.
Right. I don't even have mystery snails in here. There's just a couple of, like, you know, there's some pond snails. There's a few shrimp in there. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know what in the world. I just don't understand. And I'm really upset because that was like the only specialty fish I had was these Vienna guppies. And I was really proud of what I was doing with them. And they all just disappeared. I mean, I don't know. I give up. I don't give up, but I give up. No.
Give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You just have to
I won't give up, but I give up.
For the moment, that today you need to rest. Just like we'll think things through, and then like we'll get you on track to getting more puppies again. So don't worry about it. Don't fret. We'll figure it out. But worrying about it just takes the joy of the overall thing away. So although that was unfortunate, you enjoyed every moment of the process up until that point, and we'll get you back to that point again. So don't worry about that. We got you, girl. You're good.
My channel. He's in Denver. Stuff happens.
I keep thinking I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna find them. They're gonna be in there somewhere. But I took tweezers and moved everything around, and I cleaned out the compartment of the speck here. Nothing. I can't find them anywhere.
So funny. If I was your neighbor, I would have snuck in there and moved them, and then wait for you to leave, and then put them back later.
Just to mess with me, right?
Well, Mary, Matt says that he has you, Mary. He said just let you know when you're ready for more. Let him know when you're ready for more.
I'll take them anytime. And I had
some good fish too.
I had such a good colony going. I'm in disbelief, and I feel stupid. Like, where did they go?
Well, you had that negative this week, but what positives did you have happen in the fish room this week?
I've had good positives as far as my aquariums, the plants growing, everything's looking good. I've got wonderful tanks here. I just need fish in them.
One step at a time.
Right.
One tank at a time.
Exactly. Hey,
Hello, Chris George. Welcome.
Hi, Chris.
Let's see.
You already wanted tanks, Mary? Or are you just going to play it as it comes?
I'm just going to play it as it comes. I don't know what else to do right now.
That's fun. That's fun.
And I just went through a big move. So, but everything as far as now betta keeping, no problem with bettas. They're all doing good. I got Mud Skipper and Betty White, her bestest friend that came from Roxanne, the mystery snail. And this tank up here, what can you see it up there? That Hydra aquarium. It's looking great.
The curved one.
Yep.
It is.
And
they all look great.
And I've got my beautiful betta. Okay, Aquafunk, you watching? Machichis? No, they are betta mahichis. And they're doing great. I've got a colony of them up there. And
I guess I should make her bigger, huh? I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't have to do all that. This tank's not lit up right now. But all the other fish are doing great. But I'm just really distraught over my Vienna guppies. Like, I'm really mad. I don't know what to do. I've been depressed all day.
We will get them back for you. We will definitely do that. But we have some people coming in right now. I want to say hello to City Rorschach, Rustic Nashville. Welcome. It's lovely to see you guys here this evening. Thank you for joining us.
And Barely.
And Verily said, never mind, Mary has black borders. Yes, we have some things to work on, Verily. So,
Right.
Miss Marie said, choo-choo.
I
Choo
didn't understand
choo.
what she was asking.
Let's see. This week, so for this week, I put out an unboxing video of some humpback limias and some yellow shrimp from Jenica Aquatics. So we put out that video.
Nice.
I still have like 4 other unboxings or 5 other unboxings and 2 food videos to make still. So
Wow.
Excellent.
I'm going to be producing a lot of content lately for the next couple of weeks. But we also got 3 new types of cories from TM Aquatics, so that's super exciting. We got a healthy group of the green laser cories, and we also got a healthy group of the kanakis, which Brian cannot stop saying because it's quite a fun word to say. And we also got a healthy group of the duplicarius. So we have those 3 guys swimming around the fish room right now, and they are just loving life, and they're so active, and they were packaged so well. And Tom over at Team Aquatics definitely did a great job of shipping them overnight, and they arrived perfect and healthy, and they were wiggly and active and hungry immediately. So they were well cared for, and we're just so excited to have them in our fish room. Let's see.
So wonderful.
That is.
How are the axolotls doing? How are all your axolotls doing?
Yep. They're doing really, really good. One got a little bit of a little bump on the top. Well, he scraped his head, I think, on the sponge filter. I had a coarse sponge filter in there, and he liked to sleep underneath it, but I think he wedged himself in there, and it was literally just a big pen tip cut on the top of his head, but I was worried about it, so I put some catalpa leaves in there, and it healed up. He's all fine now. We sold another axolotl yesterday that they traveled 7 hours to pick him up, so he has a new home. They took him, and they bought 50 star sapphires.
Wow.
And Brian also parted with the white lip medusas and the dragon blood peacocks, and I was unaware about this, and when he told me about that, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. And then
it is sad. We cry over our fishes. Look, I'm crying.
Then after he left, he's like, after they left, he's like, you really love those dragon bloods, don't you? And I was like, yeah. He's like, we'll get more. So
we'll get more. That's right.
Those will be my first cichlids. So Kenny accused me of having.
I don't know.
They're a peacock cichlid. They're so pretty. Let me see if I can pull it up without getting too pixely on you.
Oh, they're beautiful. Did you see? Oh, Jimmy P and I did the stream on Sunday. He had the clip of the week where Kenny was showing his tank of star sapphires for Brian.
Yeah,
but he had a little incident, and it was so funny. But gosh, they were so beautiful, for real. Oh, they're just absolutely beautiful, Brian. Yes.
I know I'm cutting up a little bit for you guys, but let me show you the dragon bloods.
Hey, Sergey.
There we go. So these are the dragon bloods.
Oh, cool.
They're very pretty.
Nice.
They are pretty, but they're really, really mean. That's why we had them in the tank with. That's why we had them in the tank with stars and white lips and Borley eye and these guys, and as well as bristlenose. But they were each other's dither, so they couldn't murk each other. There was too many to pick on. But I went out there and I sat with them every day when I was feeding the axolotls, and I fell in love with these guys. So I was really I didn't think they do, and I didn't think I'd be as upset as I was. So he has to replace them because I miss them already. They were so beautiful. I mean, the white lips, they were cool, but we didn't have a bond thing. They those are the Angelina Jolies that chilled out in the back of the tank, but the peacocks are always up front and center with the Borley eye and the stars. So yeah, I miss them already. But I know they're in a good home, and they're going to someone that is going to breed them. Like we were just keeping them for show, not breeding them. So they're going out for a purpose. So we'll just have to get more babies to raise them up. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Love it.
Let's see
I
what
have to do
else
a little.
happened this week.
I got to do a little shout out to Cassie B.
Okay,
I've got on her
sure.
T-shirt today. See that? That's Cassie's
Oh,
T-shirt.
yes, that is cool. I've seen
Beautiful.
that
Thank
before.
you.
That's a really cool drawing. Did she make that
It's
drawing
nice.
herself?
She did. She really did, and it's so pretty.
That's
and it
nice.
says Cassie B. Aquatics right there.
I like
love
that.
it. Got to give her
That
a little
is
shout
cool.
out for that.
Let's see. Was there
Thank
anything
you,
else
Lori.
that came in this week? Let's see. Besides like the website, we are now sold out of all the Star Sapphire cichlids, so we're no longer having those on the site. We still have some that we have to ship out, but those have already been purchased. So we've removed those for them. We removed those from the site. There we go. There we go. I can speak words. We
Words
still
are
have
hard.
3 axolotls. Like I said, they're not listed on the site, but if you message us, we can talk with you and make sure you just like know the proper axolotl keeping. And then if you're interested, we can rehome one to you. We still have 3 available. One that is a glow wild and 2 non-glow wilds. And they're all very sassy, hand-fed, super
Sassy.
adorable, very active, lovey little babies.
Rotten.
So if you guys are interested, just
Rotten.
shoot us an email. They're not rotten. They're adorable.
They
and
are
only bite
rotten. In the best of ways, they're rotten.
Yes, I love them so much. But we also still have on the website the smoky leopard angelfish, the longfins haliatus. We still have, I believe, 1 pack of pygmy cories, maybe 2 left on the site.
Oh,
We also still have
going
the
crazy.
standard and the longfin chocolate bristle noses. We will have the standard super reds available in about a month. We're also going to have the longfin albinos ready in about 4 to 6 weeks. And we're going to also have CPDs ready on the site as well for in about 5 to 6 weeks. They are growing a little bit slower than expected this time, but I'd rather send them out a proper size. Not too big, not too small, just, Goldilocks
Quality.
size. So
Oh, yes.
I call it Goldilocks size.
You guys do an amazing job.
It still seems small, but they blow up real quick. They're like at that tween point. That's when I like to send them out, is when they're about to blow up for people. So
Right.
we'll have those up soon. So that's what we have going on with the Get Gill site. Other than that, we've just been like chilling. The kiddo went fishing this week. She caught some cool fish. I actually have a picture I'd like to share with you.
Let's see it.
Her and her significant other caught these cool little guys. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where is it?
Yeah, CPDs are very pretty fish, and if you've never had them,
God.
you will not
They
realize
are
how pretty they are
beautiful.
unless you magnify them where you
They
can
are.
really see how
Wow.
pretty those things are.
They
And
are.
they don't. And they sometimes they can take a few months to color up. They won't be as intensely colored as soon as you
Right.
get them. They'll still take a little bit to color up.
But man, when they do, they are incredible.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
they're gorgeous with their little celestial pearls along the side, and that's why they have their name.
Hey,
They
Lefty.
have a pearl pattern. But these are
I
the
see
fish that
Lefty.
Nana, her boyfriend, caught this weekend. 4 channel cats. All of them were over 20 inches long, and I'm proud to say she brought those babies home, cleaned them, filleted them, and cooked them for dinner. I am proud of her.
Wow.
So I just wanted to share that
awesome.
with you guys. I was like, I'm very proud of her that she did a good job. First time
And cleaning fish is not for the weak.
No, it is not.
It takes some learning.
It does.
All right.
Hello, ABC.
You're absolutely
Noah
right.
Gray.
You've
Hello
had
to
some more
everyone
people
that's
come
coming in
in
with us.
Right.
Yes, I'm sorry that I've missed you guys. I see. ABC.
You guys, Roxanne and
Kenny.
Didi, we have had a great turnout tonight. Thank you guys
Turkey,
for being here with
welcome.
us.
Yes,
Oh, that's
always.
nice,
Thank
Didi.
you so much.
Yeah,
That is a
I drink
cool
from the
cup.
Oh, I got my stickers in the mail.
Nice.
Yes, we did too. Awesome. We've already put ours up on the board. I just have to have Brian still make a short of it still. And
I
I
still
still
have
have
yet
to,
to make a sticker.
girls, I need you to remind me after the stream. I still need to make two short videos and take 2 pictures for the things that are in Skipper's auction for the 8th.
Oh yeah.
We're putting
Love
up
you, Skipper.
we're putting up HC Aqua line of the red dragon
Oh, nice.
mosaic guppies.
Oh my gosh, they're
And we're
beautiful,
also
guys.
putting up an 8-pack of the super long fin Paleotis. So those will be
Wow.
available on his auction on the 8th for bid. But I need to be
Wow.
reminded to send him the things because he needs them by tomorrow, and Foxy's been busy. So I haven't done it yet. I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry.
Well, you
Hello,
have had a
Jennifer.
little bit
Welcome.
going on this week, so
Yeah, we've
Right.
been a little bit busy this week. We've been all over the place. We've been getting some new fishies in. We've done a lot of tank rearranging, especially with removing so many cichlids. We were able to move other cichlids around. So now the Borlei are in their own 75 to breed out. The Sapphires are in their own 55, the little babies that we have left because we kept a group of 20 for ourselves. So they're about 2 inches. So we have them in a 55 to grow up right now. And what else was there? I don't know. We have too many fish.
Too many. I love it. There's never such thing as too many fish.
And we had more mystery snails hatch, but so far,
Oh boy.
the one that's been throwing clutches for the past 2 weeks are wild. So we will have a ton of wild mystery snails available real soon. But the other
Oh
colors
wow.
are still giving us a tough time. So everyone that's on
That's
the list,
awesome.
still bear with me. I'm
That
trying
is
to rework the
awesome.
snails. I have some new bloodlines I worked in, and I also ordered another extra new bloodline just to help out a little bit. So I'm hoping to get my mystery
Right.
snails back on track because I'm not gonna lie, I miss having 15 tanks of snabies. I didn't
Right.
think I'd be so lonely
Wow.
without all of them. Now I only have 5 instead of that 15.
5 instead of 5
So,
million.
yeah.
I love it. I love
So it's
it.
pretty cool. I loved having all those mystery snails.
Man,
Yes,
I
welcome,
never
Buster
knew.
Photographer. It's the first time I've
I
seen you
never
here, so
knew.
welcome to the Hot Mess Express.
Hey.
It's lovely to have you.
Welcome, welcome. Listen, if y'all haven't had a mystery snail that's touched your heart, like my little friend Betty White here, they have personalities. She comes and eats out of my hand. I mean, they are incredible little creatures. They are just so beautiful. And they're just like a fish or a dog or whatever. They're neat. You guys
Hello,
need to get you some Roxanne's mystery snails. Please do, because they are beautiful.
Well, right now we still have the list going on. So if you guys are interested in being put on the list for any color of mystery snail, just email us at brian.fine.bb@gmail.com and we will add you to the list. Currently it's at 11 weeks. We're slowly working our weeks down, slowly but surely, but
Hey, Eric.
we're getting there. So, but what you're waiting for is quality snails that you never have to worry about. So,
Right.
I say it's worth the wait, but I might be a little biased.
Right. Well, I mean, I got more
Okay,
snails.
welcome.
I have more snails than just this one up here, but this one is special. She has been through, a couple of tough times, and she even she fell out of the tank one time and stayed out for a week, and I found her, and Roxanne told me how to give her an air bath, and she's still going strong, and her and her little Betta are best buddies. They're really cool little critters. Hey, Eric.
Yeah, and that's truly the only way to treat a mystery snail, because mystery snails, you cannot give them any kind of medication because they're toxic to all of them. They're just little sponges that absorb everything.
Right.
So the only true way to treat a mystery snail if it starts acting ornery is to give it an air bath. So that is like its medicine, and you do it in increments. You can do it up to 5 times a day, depending how bad they are. It just gets them to purge whatever's in their system out through their slime, and then you put them back in their tank 15 minutes at a time, and eventually, if they're strong enough, they can pull out of it, and usually they do. unless they're like
That
old.
was
That doesn't like fix them if they're old.
that was the first time I had to like, do something with a mystery snail. I mean, I've got them in different tanks. No problems. No, they don't get into trouble. But these
Yeah.
two little shizzle dizzles, I'll say it that way. Her and Mud Skipper and Betty White, they are in a league of their own. They test everything, and they've done everything. And
They're testing the limit.
yes, and they have, and they're still with me, and it just makes them that much more precious to me. So it really shows you how much personality they really have.
Mm-hmm. And Kenny, I'd like some stickers, please. I don't
Yep.
think we have your sticker. Or if we do, I'll double check, but if we don't, I'll message you because I'd like a sticker.
I see
last
Hip
night my
Hop
husband was
Hillbilly.
here while I
Hey,
was listening to some streams, or so I don't remember what I was doing, but I said, "You see that snail over there?" And so he was looking, and it was in one of my shrimp tanks, and it is like a half-grown snail, mystery snail. And I said, "You know what it's doing?" He said, "No, what's it doing?" I said, "It wants a shrimp pellet."
yeah. Oh, they do.
Come all the way out the water because I didn't give it a shrimp pellet.
Oh my goodness!
So
Have y'all watched?
and I gave it that little shrimp pellet, and it's got those little feet up in there.
Oh yeah.
I said, that's what it wanted.
Was that one of my babies that I sent you?
Yeah, absolutely. One of them rotten ones you sent me.
Yes, rotten baby.
I'm not lying. I hand feed all my pets, all of them, everything.
Jack and Dan got some too. And if you've got like duckweed in your tank, duckweed, they'll come up and grab them some duckweed, and they'll sink down to the bottom and they'll munch on it like a little salad.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most fun thing to watch. They
wrap it up in like a little
really cool.
slime, like a little slime balloon. So, and
come up for her piece of food.
They wrap them up in like a little slime balloon, attach it to their shell, bring it down, and they take it to their nest for a snack later. It's so cute.
The cats are moving my tablet. Tiggy time.
Okay.
Tiggy's moving my tablet.
The purple Harleys. Okay, so if I missed anything before this, I'm sorry. Chat is jumping all over the place for me tonight. But Misfit says, how's the purple Harleys, Foxy? Those guys were on fire for me. I hope they are for you too. Misfit, they're doing awesome in the tank. They are. I haven't seen any babies yet, but I'm looking forward to it because they've been dancing and they're doing the motions underneath all the Anubias, but I haven't seen any fry yet. I'm hoping. I also have some Cories I really need to move out of there because they're very active, so that might be disturbing them. So right now they're in a holding tank, basically, until the rack in the other room is done, because that's going to be the reservoir breeding rack, and that's where all my reservoirs are going, is on that rack. So they're in a holding pattern at the moment. They're doing awesome, and I still have an unboxing video to release on them. So that is coming out. It's one of the 7 videos I got to make in the next week, and I hope you guys can tolerate it. You're going to see a lot of me this week. I'm sorry.
Do you think, Jelly Bean?
That's right.
Goodness. Yes, Vibes. The Vibe says, if you haven't smashed that like yet, please do. Greatly appreciate it, guys.
Kelly Foreman's coming in.
Oh my gosh.
She's late, but she's hot.
Hey, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. Kelly is always hot.
Is coming in hot. All right, Kelly.
And we have Audra Meyer as well. Welcome. Sketty Nona, welcome. It's lovely to see you guys here this evening. Let's see. Hip Hop Hillbilly, welcome. It says, I got about 20 ram's horn snails unexpectedly. That's what happens. You get plants, you get snails.
That's right.
And Paul says he can't believe he got any snail. He didn't get any snails.
I know.
Well, that's good.
Right?
Maybe they did a dip on those plants, or maybe they just had a really clean tank. Let's see what else.
I see Brian. Hello, Peplin Creek Aquatics, Roxanne's other half. That's my son-in-law. See, I'm a self-proclaimed mother of Roxanne, so that's my son-in-law.
And then
don't feel like a Lone Ranger, I'm the grandma.
Right.
Hi, honey.
Oh, y'all, it's the sweetest love story ever. They're the greatest.
And Sketty Nona says my Sketty Nona said my blue escaped to a gold tank. Will I get lots of colors? Well, your blue escaped to a gold tank. You will definitely get blues. You will definitely get golds. But there's a possibility to get other colors in there, especially if they weren't line bred to be blues or golds beforehand. So if they come from a long line of multicolored snails and having multicolored clutches, then it's very possible to get a rainbow clutch
Oh yeah.
amongst colors or close to all the colors in a
And
single
I'm
clutch.
telling y'all,
So
I
I'm
think the
excited
most
for you,
beautiful,
Skitty.
I think the most beautiful of all of them is the magenta. I don't know why,
They're
but
gorgeous.
the magenta, they are
I agree.
gorgeous. Yes. Do you think so too, Didi? They are so pretty.
I
And
wanted
David
the blues
says-
so bad, but because I thought they would
Yeah.
be my favorite, but the magentas are so much prettier.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're so pretty.
The blues are gorgeous, but truly what a blue is just an ivory shell with a black foot in it. So it gives you
Right.
the illusion of a blue because of the opaqueness of the shell, but it's not a true blue shell. So it kind of
Right.
like, it's a little bit deceiving, but it's not really because they are still blue, but they're not shiny blue
No.
like the magentas and the purples. And
Oh,
but
that
that doesn't
purple
mean
is
they're
so
any
beautiful.
less. They're still stunning in their own right because they're pearlesque and opalescent and they're gorgeous.
They are. Yep.
But David says, my mystery snails take turns in the air stone steams. The air makes them hover and tumble around in a perfect circle. Yes, that's called a snail bath. They love
Right.
to play in the bubble bars, and they usually will fill up their shell with a little bead of air, and then they'll enjoy floating around the tank like their own personal roller coaster, and then they'll fart or burp and drop back down, which I call parasnailing. The snail keepers call them
I love parasnailing.
And then they go right back over to the bubble bar and do it all again because they're children at heart, just like every other fish. So
I did not know
I
that's
love
how
snails.
they could swim in the air.
Yeah.
You know, in the water.
And I love when they're tired of being at the top, they just drop back down. They're like, Jesus, take the wheel, catch me.
Yeah, I do have a snail-only tank, and I will be gathering up my mystery snails that I put in all these shrimp tanks, and they're going to go back because I've got enough ram's horns in there now to take care of any little hydras and stuff.
Yeah, and they're
Right.
such efficient hydra eaters.
Yeah. So.
And only Oscar said, I have a snail tank, not saying anything else about that. And we have a lot of ram's horns, but we don't when the cichlids are hungry. So I'm on with you on that one. So.
Well, I ended
Right.
up with one of those long, pointy ones that must have came in on a plant somewhere. What is that?
A trumpet? A trumpet?
Trumpet
Yes,
snails,
I
yeah.
I
Or
saw it and
a
I didn't
rabbit.
grab it. And when I looked back, it was gone. And now I got to find it and get it out of there.
Right.
Okay,
Or
let's
rabbit
see.
snails, of course. They're like long and tall and like look like a ice cream cone.
Well, that's what it looked like. So it might be a rabbit snail.
Maybe you got a rabbit snail.
Maybe,
Ooh, that'd be
possibly.
cool.
And Rob says, I'm growing ram's horn snails for my pea puffer fish. Yes, that's very healthy food for them, Rob. And Hip Hop Hillbilly says, I'm thinking of adding some shrimp to my 40 community tank. Well, that's cool, Hip Hop Hillbilly. What you got going on in that tank so far? What kind of shrimp are you thinking about adding to the colony? But just know, most fish find baby shrimp delicious and nutritious. So it might be hard to breed them unless you have a jungle type planted tank.
Right.
Unless you want to do it for funsies, then to each their own. But usually people want to make more.
I see. Cichlid 23, he's got him a new puffer or candy
Oh,
nuts.
love you.
And she's snatching all of his snails. For the puffer.
Oh, goodness.
Puffer's got to eat too.
Let's see. Wait, missing anything in chat? Because chat keeps jumping on me.
I hope it is a rabbit snail because I don't want any more snail types.
And what color is it?
It was like dark grayish blue.
What color was its foot?
I never saw it. It was stuck to the back of the tank. And I just happened to look over and I saw it behind the plants. And then all of a sudden it was just gone when I went and looked back.
Dark grayish blue, that is a certain type. There is a trumpet snail that looks similar to that, so that might be it. But the trumpet snails that we have are white and with a red line on. They're called red-rimmed Melania trumpets. I guess they're not as common as people think. So somehow we got rare trumpet snails just hanging out at the house. Which I
Aren't
think
you
is
the lucky
cool.
one?
And they make so many of themselves. So like if they're just different trumpets, but they're so pretty.
Well,
Thank you, everyone, for hitting that like for us. I
Yes,
see
we
Lori just
already have.
posted.
appreciate all the new people too.
Yes, we've got a
Yeah,
great group of people
We
here.
love our regular people too.
We're
Just
already at
love
2
y'all.
minutes until KG already. This hour has
I know it.
flown by. It's been an
We've had
awesome
a good
hour as
time.
always. We've had some awesome people in
Always.
chat, all awesome people in chat, and some new faces. So thank you for joining us for
Thank
your
you,
first
guys.
summit. Joining us in chat. It was lovely having you guys here. We derail every Thursday at 7
Right.
Eastern, 6 Central. So feel free to join us anytime you want. Sometimes we
And we
get
love
fishy,
you.
sometimes we are just silly, but it's always a fun time. And everyone's always welcome. So thank you for
Right.
all that have joined us at a new this
And you
evening.
can bring
And I
you
see
can
a
bring
Del.
anything to the
Hi.
Hot Mess Express. It don't matter what your question is. If it's just
Eduardo.
whatever you're going through, just come on. Hey, Eduardo. Mwah.
Yeah. Sometimes
So,
it stays on the track and sometimes it falls off on
Right.
its side.
Right.
And sometimes
I
it can't even leave the station.
Yeah,
Right.
sometimes it's just stuck, or sometimes like you blink, it's standing normal. You blink and it's upside down. So like that
Yeah.
happens too. Hello, Chris. Welcome. But tonight, since we're so close with time, I'm just gonna say let's do hashtag Hot Mess Express to head on over to KG Tropicals if you guys don't mind this evening. And I'm gonna say also, is there anything you ladies like to say before we head out for this evening, Miss Didi?
Well, don't forget we have a holiday coming next week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, enjoy your day and
Hi.
just have a great weekend, y'all. Life is good.
Right.
Yes.
And for
Yes.
me, just remember to love life. I mean, just love each and every one of each. Love each other. That's the main thing. Just love each other. And you can't go wrong with that. Love you
No, you
guys.
can't. And Chris is currently in the land of tiny soft drinks. He's in Minnesota.
Is that right?
Mini soda.
Yes, this is the Hot Mess Express, Rustic Nashville, and it was lovely having you this evening. But I would like to say, yes, the 4th of July is, I believe, Monday. Am I correct?
I think so.
Monday. So
Happy
please,
Independence Day.
y'all, you need your fingers for water changes. Keep them attached to your
Right.
body. Practice
Boom.
safety, proper safety procedures if you get to use explosions in your neighborhood.
Right.
But also be mindful of your neighbors' pets as well, because that is a trying
Now
time for them, and they are startled easily, as well
Yep.
as your neighbors who also might have PTSD, because a lot of people don't think of veterans that also might be startled as well. So just
Right.
please practice safety and common sense and just kindness when setting off your fireworks, especially in a neighborhood setting this Monday.
Absolutely.
Everyone will be better for it. And I just want to also say, just thank you so much to my 2 lovely co-hosts, my best friends, partners in crime, these 2 lovely ladies right here. I look forward to spending this hour with you guys every week. It's my favorite hangout time with you guys, and we get to hang out with everybody in the show. It's so cool, and thank you guys for just being awesome. I love you so much. And I want to say thank you to the mods that do all the hard work behind slinging those links for us in chat. We greatly appreciate you and all that hard work you do. You are so greatly appreciated. And just thank you to everyone that has joined us in chat just to hang out with us this evening. We love you so much. And remember, like I say at the end of every live stream, call the ones you love today. Let them know you love them today, because tomorrow is never promised. And if you're lucky enough to have them close to you, hold them in, give them a hug, a smooch on the cheek, and just let them know that you love them, because today is truly what we have. And like I always say at the very end of the stream, you guys just always be kind. And until next week, we'll see you back on the Hot Mess Express here next Thursday. And we're heading on over to KG Tropicals with hashtag Hot Mess Express. We're going to have a choo-choo evening. And you guys have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. And we love you. Bye.
Love you guys.
Here is her mom milk. Here is her baby milk.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.